Zee Shaman is still one of the best, if not the best, easy deck for Legend right now. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about this list, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you could be doing with and what to expect against it. If you find the video helpful, a like and a subscribe would be appreciated, and don't forget to check me out live on Twitch each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list we used, and right now there are a couple of good Zee Shaman lists out there, but right now this is the best performing list with a very good win rate and sample size, so this is the one I'm showing you with the Shadowed Informant. But of course you could be swapping that out for something like a Glacial Shard, for Cult Neophyte, that kind of stuff. There's plenty of other very proven lists, but this one does seem to be the best one right now. Anyway, what does Zee Shaman try to do? Usually you try to zerg the board nice and early, and most opponents really cannot handle that early, because you are going to be plopping out way too much stats way too quickly. You could also go for the mid game with things like bigger, better Herald cards, and you do definitely have the Alakir option at the end, even though that one doesn't happen way too often because you don't really have a great reliable way of actually drawing yourself a lot of cards. Some lists do opt for the Curator in their deck for just such an occasion, but given how many elementals you have in the deck, you're still going to be quite far from reliably drawing it. Going through the deck, we do have a couple of Witch Apprentice, which is an excellent 0-mana Battlecry minion for you, so you can actually tick off the Zee Shaman hero power over and over again for free, and this thing is also going to get +1/+1 thanks to your Galagio Goon. Same can be said for the Beaming Sidekick, which is also an excellent way to actually make the Goon even harder to deal with, or you could be giving it on the Wailing Vapor or on whatever the hell you want. Carrier Whelp is another good cheap Battlecry minion for you, which is also going to give you other things to play. Same can be said for the Firefly, which is also an elemental, so that's going to tick off the Wailing Vapor too. Galagio Goon himself is an elemental as well, so if you're going to be playing, let's say, either Galagio Goon or Wailing Vapor, you could start off with the Wailing Vapor first, so this guy can actually buff out this guy. The Wailing Vapor himself is not a Battlecry, so he's not going to benefit from this guy, but still, there's plenty of elementals in the deck, so this guy can go very, very high very soon. Holy Egg Bearer is a great way to actually fish out extra stuff from your deck, and the two minions you could be drawing would be either the Witch Apprentice or the Skywell Sentinel, and it wouldn't be the worst thing to actually double Battlecry with this thing, so you can actually get yourself extra gas. The Shadowed Informant is another great way to get yourself extra gas, and another good minion to actually double Battlecry with. This way you could get yourself a couple of Shaman spells, which in some cases could be pretty worth it, but of course this could be from any other class, depending on what you actually switched it to, so definitely pay attention so you can decide when to pull the trigger depending on what you need. The Skywell Sentinel is another great minion to actually double Battlecry on. In this way you're actually gonna tick through your heralds a lot faster. Warden Maiev, when tempoed out without the opponent being able to handle her, could be absolutely amazing, like turn 1 coin out Warden Maiev, turn 2 you could be doing something like double Witch Apprentice, double 1-drops, and suddenly you cheated out 12 worth of extra stats. The Hijack Security Bot is actually an excellent 1-drop thing to be doing, because prepping this down on 1 is gonna drop it down to 2 mana, which is definitely very affordable for you, and this way you're actually gonna be able to do a lot more stuff in a single turn and buff it at the end with +2/+2 on everything. He's also an elemental, so it's definitely worth noting that, because it's a great way to actually curve into your Slackjaw this way, but this can be said for all of your other elementals like the Skywell, like the Wailing Vapor, Galagio, Firefly, that kind of stuff. And the Slackclaws, getting double Battlecry that way is basically 8 damage, which is also going to deal 8 more damage when the 2 ones actually die later. Xavius is an excellent way to get yourself extra card draw, and this is one of the more reliable ways of actually fishing out your Alakir this way, but you can also look for anything else that way, and it's also not a bad thing to be double Battlecrying with. Tiny Palace is also included in here, with which you could be doing a lot of extra stuff. You could be freezing the opponent's minions or face, you could be dealing 1 damage AoE to all enemy stuff. Getting yourself extra cheap Battlecry minions or a taunt can also be okay. Envoy of the End is another great minion to double Battlecry with, so you can get yourself even bigger, better Herald stuff. The Slackclaw, like I said, could be an absolute game changer, and if you hold on to your coin for this guy, doing it as soon as turn 4 is absolutely brutal. Muggsy is only in here for the hero power effect, but he can also be used to actually tick off that hero power effect. Ultraxion is going to be an absolutely amazing minion to actually double Battlecry on, because usually by the time you get to play this guy, you've already done like 2, maybe 3 heralds, and when you play this guy, if you double Battlecry, this means you're gonna herald for 3 as well as for 4, and that way you get yourself something like a 3-mana Deathwing, which is actually absurd. Alakir could be an amazing minion to be double Battlecrying on, even though odds are not in your favor for that to actually happen, but even with just playing it regularly, getting yourself a couple of big minions for cheap could be pretty huge, and don't forget this guy also has Rush and Wind Fury, so you are probably gonna be able to handle a couple of things. Lastly, we do have Deathwing, which is gonna change your hero power into the Deathwing +5 attack, but usually that is not something you're gonna be too sad about because you're not gonna have that many minions to be playing anyway anymore, so you're not gonna be able to get as much benefit out of that battle cry no more. With Deathwing, usually you are gonna have all 4 of the heralds, but even if you don't, just a couple could be enough to be warranted for you to play it, so you can actually get yourself some sweet armor, some AoE, some big minion destroy, heck, even the dragons can be amazing. As for the matchups, here's what the stats for this particular list look like, and only Mug Shaman would be not in your favor. We can definitely check out other similar lists with very close card lists. This one with the Glacial Shard has tons and tons of games with very similar win rates, so let's see how this matchups looks like. And yeah, basically everything is green except for Mug Shaman and maybe Egg Warrior, which is not gonna be your friend, but for the most part, climbing really should not be an issue for you. When it comes down to the mulligan, going first and second, it's basically a very easy deck to mulligan with. Anything 2 mana or less would be good to keep, and if you're already curving into something like a Hijack or a Slackclaw, that also might be worth it. Going second, the situation is basically exactly the same, so again, 2 mana or less, and if you're curving, you could consider the Hijack and the Slackclaw again. That's about it for this deck. Definitely not the cheapest out of the lot, but definitely one of the strongest decks ever, and it maybe is way too strong, and it's maybe gonna get nerfed really soon, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, why not hit Easy Legend with it? Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like and a subscribe would be great. But now, let's check out some of my games on my road back to top Legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Deathwing versus Valera.
That's the Rogue.
Last, Azeroth will break.
That's a hand. Turn 1, I could prep the Hijack. Turn 2, Holy Egg Bearer. Turn 3, play all of these. Coin out this guy, buff everything. Could be crazy good. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's gonna be nutty. I could just go like this right now.
What to burn next? You dare stand against the Windlash?
Let's try and get to play both of these into this guy. Turn 3, that's gonna be a 5/5. No, actually even a 6.
Always go in with
Or not. Well, that's unfortunate. One drop off the top would have been beautiful. This could go pretty well.
by petal and thorn.
Well, thank fuck we didn't top deck our last 0 cards. But then a damn shame.
You dare stand against
Would be great if we top deck something playable next turn. Envoy of the End, Xavius, Slags.
We hunger for vengeance.
Bruh.
Always go in with backup.
Fucking hell, man. Literally unplayable. That was one of the two only cards that didn't allow me to play absolutely anything this turn, mind you. Literally one of the two cards, the other being Mug. Thanks for that, game. It's amazing, incredible. Now something else. There's the Slaggy. This will activate it for next turn, and turn after, if we top deck a 1-drop or a 2-drop, could even double it up. If we don't, we could just save it for Xavius, I mean Alkir. Well, Traxion definitely is worth crafting. You could play the deck without a Tiny Pal. I would not craft it for this deck.
Nobody's gonna know.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good card, but no need. It's like a freezing trap, don't it? Wouldn't be the worst thing. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. Been a lot worse. What to sub in? Plenty of things can be subbed in. Curator, off the top of my head. Second Shadowed Informant. There's that big minion that discovers you a spell and discounts it if you don't have any other spells on the deck.
You soon.
Oh shit, this guy's desperate. So he has exhausted all feasible real options. He's gonna have to resort to bullshit. Wow. Insane. Could even do this. That went as poorly as it could. Just trying, okay? These are trying times. That was a fun little game now, wasn't it? Get used to those. Imagine skipping turn 5 though, like, game didn't even pretend there. Yeah, but we're doing it with a shaman, so we're not exactly better, are we?
Deathwing versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Azeroth.
We are pretending we are playing the lesser of two evils, but are we really? Are we really, chat? At least the rogue deck takes half a brain to actually pilot somewhat well here and there. Here we're just playing the green cards. Against the mage, probably burn.
Let's bust out of here.
Could be quest, actually. Did keep the far left as well. Let's go with this guy first, so next show we can go with both of these, buff them out, and my hand's gonna be over. Okay.
Bada bing.
That didn't go as Hey, I got you, friend.
That was a turn. Would be awesome if we top deck the Sentinel here. Holy Bear would be okay. Shadowed Informant's okay-ish. No such luck. That's unfortunate. I don't think playing anything helps me here.
Bada boom.
Oh, ribbit! It's going to be okay.
Kinda feels silly, but that's what it is. Okay, the wait was worth it.
Won't be long now.
You dare stand against the weak one.
I'll handle this.
I kinda don't want to board lock myself. But in a much deeper sense, I'm also getting the +1 too, so... Go ahead and do that, shall we? Dude is pretty low,
Go on, Miss Just.
just the way we like him. Boards.
Change is coming.
Don't cry.
Bada boom.
It's going to be okay.
The cyclone's fury.
Ribbit!
Button's right there, buddy.
Change
You made this.
Alrighty then. He did it, chat. He finally made the right choice.
Deathwing versus Malfurion.
Scenarios guide me to victory. At last, Azeroth will break.
That is a frickin' excellent hand, chat. That is a visibly disgusting hand, that one. Against the druid, mind you. This is gonna be disgusting. 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 It's gonna be a turn 3 double herald, it seems. Potentially. Could also be a turn 2 extra frog, which would not be the worst. I concede to you.
Won't be long now.
Motherfucker. Should I double battle cry the frog? We don't have any other great double battle cries right now anyway, so might as well. That's a card. That's another card. Ooh, there you go. Darky blows. This does board block me.
Handle this.
Maybe I'd rather do this then. Well, this gives me card drop probably. I'm into that.
Feed my children.
Innervate into the free taunts would be a damn shame. Oh man. I don't want it to give him the +1 health, but decided against it.
Change is coming.
Hey, I got you, friend. Don't crack it.
-1 damage, but we get to save the Bellagio, I guess.
Cyclone's fury.
Wind's power unleashed. Job's done.
Ah, now, dude. The -1 damage might actually end up being a bitch. Although this is another battle cry card, so that is +1 damage again. But I doubt it's gonna go that smoothly. See? Well, this helps. Ooh, speaking of things helping. Oh shit, he didn't even play enough. Poor bastard. well, like I told you, this is lethal as long as I draw a weapon.
Wind's power unleashed.
As long as I draw a minion, I mean. This is actually +2. There you fucking go.
It's going to be okay.
Well, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. Get used to that. Zee Shaman is disgusting. Nerf one, lizard. Should we hit legend with the Death Knight when it's the final boss? How's that for a clickbait?
Versus and win.
I'm a low-key gonna do it. Let's get there first. Let's cross that bridge first, shall we? Okay, that's pretty nice. Turn 1. These are also pretty cool against this guy. I don't know, I think I'm down to try like this. Okay. I'm gonna take it slow so we can have a turn 4 double slag. See quest. He's Azalina, so he's not supposed to be quest, but let's see. Oh no, he's cheating, chat. He's playing what we are. It's a card. I'll have what he's having.
Won't be long now.
Bruh. Visibly cheating right there.
Where shall I strike? Time to strike is now.
Feels bad.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Like this. I'm gonna get this guy out of here because he is gonna cheat out a lot of extra stats with it. Problem is, next turn looks like just a freaking flame elemental unless I top deck some herald action, or I'm gonna have to ditch the Slack Claw game plan. For now, at least. I think I'm gonna ditch it. I'm gonna go for harder herald stuff instead. Let me fan out my deck. After all, it could be the stupid Witch's Apprentice. Okay, not the best, not the worst.
That didn't go as planned.
If I top deck another 1-drop or 0, we could coin out the Sentinel doubled still. Or I could grab the Slack Claw. I think that's what I'm gonna do still. Next turn we get to play several of these. I could even prep it with this guy, but it's far from guaranteed. I think I'm actually gonna play both of these plus this, and worst case scenario, we double this.
Ways.
Put our dragon to buff. I'll take it. I think it's even less than 1% YOLO. Wasn't it 0.01? So 1 in 1,000?
Where shall I strike?
Let's be mana efficient about it. But I'm not attacking, I think. I think on the last spin it's like 1% against 99. Which definitely says a lot, but it is what it is. Yeah, 0.01. No, 0.1.
Got it under control. Just
Ooh.
give me a sec.
Well, somebody has to get it. Bruh. The gift that just keeps on giving. Maybe I should have gone with this. We could have done stuff with it.
Move quickly.
You slammed yet?
Wood to burn
Interesting order. Can you get punished? Nope. Oh, this one's smallish. Not smallish enough, though.
Choose quickly.
This could be helpful, you know.
Change is coming.
I was like, what the fuck?
You dare stand against the wind?
I'll handle this. Elune, bring guidance.
Well, that's a good target for me to draw cards from.
Never leave this place.
Won't be long now. That didn't go as planned.
What to burn next? Adapt or die. The time to strike is now.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Well, alas, we did. Yes, we did. Did not survive. Priest did the priest things. Okay, okay. Let's do a few more, I think. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun when you're winning for a change.
Deathwing versus Lady Vash.
Only death is
Okay, that can work. But I'm going first.
Azeroth.
Slag is gonna be way too slow. I like these. Not bad at all. Couple of 2-frees.
Let's bust out of here. Let's bust out of here.
This one is also reasonable for a turn 1. Actually sits on the board better for a turn 1. I could make a trade with it.
Bada bing.
No way we can hold back for the slag that long. We could even double battle cry this guy if nothing better presents itself, and that way we're gonna be ready for this guy again. Well, live the full life. But I'd much rather top deck Skywall Sentinel or some. Another slagger. Well, we're doing it. Yeah. Yep. Elemental Shaman, apparently. First flag is not gonna be active, second one, however. It is gonna be radioactive. Problem is, this is Mug Shaman against us, and next turn he can coin out the heal. Okay, so much for coining. That's pretty good.
You dare stand against
I'll handle this.
Okay, have a couple of slags back to back. What could possibly go right? Again, he will reach into the healing turn after, but it's gonna be enough. Be a lot clearer if it isn't. Mug is supposed to be good against Zee. Let's see how that go.
The Cyclone's fury.
Of course he has it. Is it enough though? Kinda looks like it's gonna be, but let's see. He has a second batch of that shit.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this. Brothers, I'll handle this.
I am the bars you cannot break.
You dare stand against the wind.
I'll handle this.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Is this gonna be rigged as shit, guys? Thank fuck. Oh my goodness. Could have gone in his face. Could have hexed his own guy. Could have frozen his own guy. Transfer a minion, deal 4 damage. Freeze an enemy, I guess, could have been face.
That didn't go as
There we go. Something.
Change is coming.
Okay, this could be good. This This also could be good next turn, actually. This into that, surely. Didn't get a speck of damage in there. Bruh. Well, good thing we didn't try to snipe him off or something. Sadly, this is gonna overload us for a Deathwing follow-up, but it is what it is, chap. These are actually sexual.
Wind's power unleashed!
My hand is too full.
That could have been better. 3 damage to all other characters, that's fucked. It's weird.
Time is short.
Watch my back, Steve. Always, mug.
Bro. I'm gonna spend the grand total of 0 mana this turn, huh? Something. Rather hold back with it. Next turn we have 4 damage AoE. Probably. Wouldn't mind top decking Xavius into Envoy of the Ends. Or Xavius... nah.
Keep 'em on ice.
Ah, fuck. Well, at least the 4 damage AoE does stuff. Goliath Bear is basically fucking empty. I don't think we're winning this one, guys. I didn't know any better.
What to burn next? I am the end of all. Keep 'em on ice.
My hand is too full.
Why's my death one looking different? A bit more red than usual in it. coming back from that. Gone are the days where we're coming back from that. Maybe if we top deck Alec here. But he's not even giving us the big man. But yeah, Alec here would be my best bet. 7%. It's not even that big a deal though. No, that is the opposite of Alec here. Quite the opposite of Alec here. Him having both the 7/7s was real fucky.
Fight like a champion.
Okay. Right, well, all around we climbed nicely. Both with Priest and some Zee. So, yeah, we take those where we can. Wasn't the most fun day of Hearthstone, but it was actually kind of fun, and we were actually kind of misplaying a bit here and there, so we couldn't be too mad at it. But the game definitely doesn't feel that great right now in this meta, does it? This deck being one of the problems of it, but so rogues. Rogues and priests and shit does not feel great.